Alright, people of the world, this is GTA Raj, and I welcome you back to my Xbox 360. And if you've seen the title, if you clicked on this stream and you haven't looked at the title, by howdy. Well, I mean, the title and the thing isn't much to go by. But we are playing Forza Motorsport 4. We are definitely playing Forza Motorsport 4 tonight. I have been trying to get back into this a fair amount recently, and in all honesty, it has taken a little bit of extra work for me to get back into playing Motorsport 4. Motorsport 4 feels very different to Horizon, and I know this because I freaking grew up with the Forza franchise. Well, kind of. I had an Xbox later in my life, so to speak. So there's that. But yeah. We're gonna be chilling. But we're gonna be chilling with Motorsport 4. We're gonna go through some things and just have a good old time. So yeah. This is a very special save of mine, where I have a couple of, I mentioned this in the last one, but I have a couple of unicorn cars, which are specific vehicles that you can get from racing with the developers. Yeah, we don't need an update. So there is that. This back when Forza was good. But it is taking longer for me to get back into the way this game plays and feels. I forgot how I used to do it back in the day. Obviously, I wasn't as acquitted as a driver, or I wasn't as good a driver as I am now from back then. Simply down to the fact that I know how to do gear shifts and all that within the game itself, and I wasn't just driving on automatic. But one of the things I've been doing lately, and by lately I mean a fair amount yesterday, is one of the Nissan events, Nissan 90 Showcase, along with the 90 Showcase. I have 19 million credits. I honestly haven't done much on this, because what I used to do is I used to just jump into random events and just chill. But what I also used to do is I used to modify the save, so I have things that I really shouldn't have. Also, one of my cars has disappeared from here. No, this is it. This is another car. But I have my DeLorean. I have... There's unicorn cars in here, which, unless you hack the save, you can't really get anymore. So there's that. I think the most notable one... Oh, there's my Thunderbird. Oh, my custom little Thunderbird. I love this thing. It's a great little vehicle. Very light. A bit too light. But nonetheless. Let's see. There's nothing on here that would get me in trouble. Let's put it that way. My little Pocket Rocket! My Datsun 510. This thing's fast as hell. It's a top secret, or it's a Supra that we're looking for here. It's this one. This is the top secret 2001 0 to 300 Supra. This is a beast. That is also a unicorn car. There's also... Oh, what's the other ones? I might have forgotten them. But we also have the Bugatti Veyron. And various other cars. They need to release this GT1 as a freaking... Or they need to release the original trial version of that from Gran Turismo. Because in Gran Turismo 2, when you get the GT1, it's stock red. But the one you get to use in the license test has got a decal on it. and you can't actually use the one with the decal. It is rather unfortunate, I must say. What is this? Another self-spec R? Why is this one less than this one? What the fuck? But no. Because the servers for this are down, we do not, and I repeat, we do not have access to the auction house. The auction house is wild. It is so wild. Because you can buy a vehicle, pimp it up, and then try and get a massive ass buyout price for it. But I do have access to whatever I have here. Mother Energy Racing. Mother Energy? Interesting. Here's a Corvette ZR1 that I dressed up to try and be like Kit from Knight Rider. I failed dramatically. I don't know what the hell is on this. Enemy. The original Xbox logo. Actually the best one. My Thunderbird that I mentioned. What we're gonna do, we are very much going to jump into events, because this is what I like doing. I like the challenge that's involved with these. One of my biggest mistakes, however, was allowing the opponents to use upgrades, because even then, and I noticed it in this, some cars do seem to have a bit of an advantage in some places. Now I'm going to try this one again, but I'm going to set this R33 to be stock. And then I'm going to allow for upgrades on the opponent's vehicles, because there's certain things that I wanted to change. There's certain parts that I wanted to focus on that I couldn't, because I need to make sure the car is good. So we're gonna adjust for this. What I don't really like about the Forza franchise is they're a bit biased towards the parts they let you put on. So when you put on a Forza wing, you can adjust the downforce. But if you don't, you're not able to adjust the downforce. It is just insane. Let's go transmission. 90. That leaves us 10 points. Now we're down to 6 points for this, which is not really going to allow for much of anything unless I do this. Or we could do this. We're fine with that. We don't need to worry about brakes. The brakes on this thing are really good by default, so there's not much to worry about. I could just do that and be done with it. But I have a very good relationship with Nissan, so I do get parts for free. What did I get from that? I'm 286 foot-pounds of torque from 271. Let's just replace the race pistons and compression. Oh yeah, we're doing a race flywheel. Flywheel's better for gear shifting. This makes it very difficult. Spark plugs. So, race ignition, I should say. Do I want to? 284 foot-pounds of torque. That'll leave us with 3. There isn't much we can do with this because we are stuck to the B class. It has to be B class. What is that appearing on my screen? Oh, it's just the RGB reflections. Okay, that's distracting. I'm shifting that. Right, we need to work something out here. I can do this. I gained 15 or 14 foot-pounds of torque, or 13 foot-pounds of torque. Might not help with much. We might be able to downgrade the. Can we downgrade the vehicle somewhat? Oh, I'm not doing that. That's just evil. What we... Oh, wow. So if we change the rim style, we can also decrease the car's performance a little bit. So one trick you can utilize is to have your performance index go down by installing some weird ass rims. We're not getting anywhere with that. It's a trick that worked for me in Motorsport Horizon 5 by installing some really stupid rims to the car. You can lower your performance index. This one's actually increasing. I don't know how the hell that's happening. But yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Now we can increase the size. That shouldn't. Oh, that's retarded. Why is it? Why? It shouldn't be doing that. It's meant to make it worse. Like this. So we now have 2 points. Jeez, we're not going to be able to use them, I don't think. We actually can. We don't need a diff. Changing the transmission is far too much. I mean, if we do stock transmission, and then do that's increasing weight though. 289 foot-pound of torque. We need to make the most amount of torque for what we have. So 289 is what we need to beat. 288, that's very close actually. I mean, obviously there's no turbo for this. 289 is the best we're going to get from that, I think. 342, 342. Yeah. It goes hand in hand. Yeah, we'll do that. We're actually rocking a fair bit more torque than we were beforehand, so we're going to give this a try. I'm probably not going to be able to change my gears. Or I will be able to change gears, but I'm not going to be able to tinker with them. Unfortunately. So we'll give it a try, see if the torque has made a difference. Ideally, it should have. We were struggling on this one. We struggled a fair amount on this one because I couldn't take a specific corner correctly. So, yeah, there's that. Scuba circuit, fuel circuit, 1.27 miles. Shimotsuma, Japan, weather 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is also the wrong metric. Fahrenheit just so happens to be such a terrible metric overall. I'm not a fan of it. So let's go to tune this out. What can I fiddle with? I can't fiddle with the gears. I can fiddle with the aerodynamics. Best we're gonna get is speed. Let's fiddle with the diff. No. Oh, we can only do the front? Okay. Yeah, we're not messing with the tire pressure. That should be an alright setup, to be fair. But it is using standard gears. So... Oh, I didn't change the difficulty. So we're not going to notice a difference. But we will notice it in torque. Oh. I don't know why I went back to reverse. Yeah, we're not winning this one. That's for bloody sure. The best I could do is a better transmission. So there is that. There is another race. There is another car I could have used for this, but I don't friggin' know. This one isn't the best to use right off the bat. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have made this a rear-wheel drive car and then skidded out all over the place. But I would have lost a lot for it, unfortunately. But as it seems right here, I don't have enough acceleration power to catch up. So yeah, they're gonna win by default just by having extra acceleration. But these are also stock versions of the car. Not to mention, you have to take into account as well, they start in first and second and third. So those R33s and R32, they all start first, second, third, and I'm in fourth. The way this works is that when they're out in front and they have the acceleration kind of lead on me, or if they at least get one or two good gear change or gear shifts and a good corner, that's it. They're staying out in front. But at this point, I do believe a better car is, or a built-up car is going to be more necessary for this. Because we are driving manual, I don't have anything on, I don't have any control over my gear changes. Yeah. That is the downside to all of this. That was me racing good, but I didn't have the advantage that they did. If I started out in first place, then that's it. I would have won that race. Just because of how racing just generally works. They need to have so many good gear changes and that much extra torque ahead of me. I just wasn't able to make it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset all of this. No, reset. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? No. Reset. And in the upgrade shop, I'm gonna reset this. Because this car is definitely not it. If we go to the shop, buy car. And we go based on brand. I pick a 90s Nissan. It has to be a 90s Nissan. I could get another 240 SX SE or a Silvia Club case. Club case or a Fair Lady. A Fair Lady is a good one. A very good one. A Silvia. No, not that. The Skyline, the 93 Skyline, which is the R32, that is a good choice. So are both of these. These are both great choices. And they are the one to beat. So we need 271 foot-pounds of torque. We had 289. So whilst we had the torque advantage, we didn't have the gear shift advantage. And we were just that bloody close to the limit anyway. Could have got 1998 R390, but we have to be in B class though, so we're not. The only other Nissan that I have, I should just go for Silvia in this case. Silvia Club case. Oh yeah, we could definitely do that and build up a. Yeah, we'll get the club. We'll get this club case because the index on it is drastically different enough. Yeah, buy the credits. We don't have access to tokens anymore. You can't buy car tokens, and you can't even use car tokens anymore. Just unfortunate. So what we want to do, upgrade shop. First things first, we want to go along to drivetrain swap to all-wheel drive. Why howdy. All-wheel drive means our tires are not going to slide out from underneath us. Now we're going to grab this. Grab this. And we'll gain back some of the performance index that was taken up. I'm not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on transmission and stuff. We need to make up the torque difference. If we can get up to an extra torque, that's fine with me. I just need to be able to fix a few things. There we go. We're good on the brakes and that. Tires, we'll see. I want to fiddle with the performance. Put in a better camshaft. Do this. Do this. Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. We'll do this. See, now with the turbo, we're actually much closer to the power that we were going to have. So we have about... That's actually more. We now have more torque. Or we would have. There we go. So now, what we can do here, and that's quite a nice thing, is we're going to compare the torque that we had. We're at 289. Let me go down here and find my Skyline. If I've not went past it already, I more than likely have not. Where the piss is my Skyline? Card list. Can I just not sort? There we go. There we are. 320 horsepower. with 271 foot-pounds of torque. Then, that's 293. That 240SX should have been winning a few things here. It's also lighter, has more horsepower to it. Why are you in S-Class? What happened there? Oh, we've sorted by years. So our Sylvia here is 320, 301 foot-pound of torque. We should be Gucci, I think. Let's find out. God damn, I need to go play career. I need to go to event list. Event list. Do not say one again, because each car is going to handle differently based on its weight and power. And also its brakes. But I also need to make sure I can slam the brakes on at a decent time. So I need to keep that one in mind. I need to also tune my gears. I'm going to tune my shit for acceleration. Because, you know, acceleration is actually very, very important. So, tune setup. In this case scenario, we'll do 33 PSI on that one. In this case scenario, the stock gears ratio is not a good one. So we're going to bring this down. And then bring them over. So the gears are longer, but they also start at different points. Our ride height is going to be higher. Damping is going to be a little bit less. Oh yeah, we're obviously going for speed here. We're gonna lessen ourselves on the brakes here to 85%, and then put a bias to the front. And we're Gucci. At least I bloody hope so. We've got more torque than the last version of the R33 that we brought in. This is what happens when I get to tune a vehicle. Yeah, but look at this, I'm pulling ahead. These bougie ass tires though. I need that torque boost. now I can't even avoid, I can't even get custom rims because I went and done a little too much. Now, there's probably better improvements I could have made to the car beforehand. But I'll mention that in a bit. Because I do believe I went overboard in some of the parts. This time around, I just focused purely on the torque. You bastard! You absolute bastard! See, they're well aware of what they did because they knew they could push me out of the way, so we're gonna restart that one. It really tickles my pickle in the wrong way when that happens. Because it's like, why? Why would you do that? Yeah, and I'll catch up to them on this straight here, because that's where I'm going to have the best amount of speed to use. So that's going to be a whole fun time. They won't be able to pull away for too much longer now. These budget ass tires. But the point is, where the piss is my handbrake? Yep, and this is why we get better tires, so this bullshit doesn't happen. Ah, I love it. I love it tons. I love playing this game, but some of its stuff just doesn't make a whole lick of sense. Like, goddamn. Like, my torque is so much better than theirs. Because they're stock, so I should have been in first. But I chose not to. And this is the way it is with Forza in general. Yeah, look at this. I have the clear advantage over that R32 Skyline. But the option doesn't translate. These straights are the only place I can really make up for it because I don't have the freaking tires to do this with. Because goddamn. Yeah, no, my car just fucking dive bombed that. Well, the point is, that black R33 should not be in first. I should have overtaken that already. But because I went and not upgraded my tires, I wouldn't be able to in the first place. I'm so slippy. There we go. So what I want to do is, because I've focused too much. I focused too much on torque and just left out parts. So one thing you might want to take a peek at is balancing things. So sure, you can increase torque on this and send it to the bloody moon and back. Always all-wheel drive. I love it. We're not going to get anywhere if we don't have good tires. But we also need to make sure certain specific things get taken care of first and foremost. So gearbox, have the vehicle be a little bit lighter, have a better diff so we can tinker with stuff. So all this stuff, all the brakes and all the quality stuff, they are in fact working. However, we need to work on the performance part side of things. So, oh, of course I put a turbo here. I'd be crazy not to. Oh, that's actually really sensible. So we could do this. We could do this. We could do this. We can do this and still have performance left on the table. And then we could try and at least get time. Oh, never mind. How much grip are we getting from that? 4.8. So we make up the difference for 30 points. What was the last thing we put in there? Turbo. We are losing a lot of power. So we're losing 4 points if we take off the intercooler on that. We could do this. And it's still 550 now. Did I really put a power displacement on here? That is still 269 foot-pound of torque. Like I said, we have to work on a balance. If I go down... Actually, what kind of tires do we have? I have stage 2. The stage 1, or stock, is 4.8 in handling. Okay, so there actually isn't much of a difference between the two. So what we'll do is we'll try and make up the amount of power as much as we can. So like these spark plugs, first reignition. Do some of this. We lose 8 foot-pound of torque, but we've got 2 points left on the table. Obviously, I'm not doing a camshaft. What could we, in theory, get away with? We could do that. That's 282 foot-pounds of torque. Now, granted, that is a lot less. Than others. However, I'm willing to bank on that. Because that is closer to an upgraded R33 Skyline for me anyway. So we're gonna have thicker tires. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the gearing again. we're doing this. I'm gonna just make the gearing longer. Our alignment's fine. Anti-roll bars need to come down a bit. Make things a little softer. A little bit softer. Because for what we have in here, we're very much needing what we can get. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We will do this. So go race, event list. Because we're still faster than the stock cars. Don't get me wrong. We're faster than the stock cars. It's our driving, it's our handling overall that needs the boost. And as you know, as you saw, we had the torque. We had the power. But we were slippery. We were slipping all over the place. And that's not good. That cannot happen. So, yeah. That's why I have the improved tires. From 4.8 grip to 5.4. That's a substantial amount. Look at how less slippery we are on the road. Look at that! That pull ahead? There is no way. This is why you focus on grip. He does have a bit extra pull than I do, but we have done it. We have so much more traction than we did before. That was a 1-point turn? Are you kidding? This is the kind of gap I would expect. But I've accidentally bumped my car as well, so there's that. Nissan enthusiast. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. An extra 4,500 XP. All performance parts are Nissan are 100% off. This is great. This is great. This is very good. But no, you get the point. You get the point. Like, that was against stock cars. Some of them were just outright good. I don't know if there's some kind of rubber banding going on. It certainly feels like it. But the people that start off first on the grid tend to stay first. And it's your objective to get past them. And for you being first. But that was a B-Class 500. I want to grab my headline vehicle. Nah. That's a gift. I can't believe that DeLorean was a gift. Upgrade shop. Here we go now. Reset. There's not much that I want to do to this aspiration conversion. Wow. From an F class to an E class. That's incredible. But we're giving it 200 foot-pounds of torque? Hello? Yeah, let's do this. There's something wrong with this DeLorean that we can't do too much with it. There has to be something there to do there. Wait, why is my torque decreased? Oh. So the only other thing I want to do with this... Wait, why did my torque decrease? Huh? That is very interesting. Not let me install a turbo. Air filler, let's go! But no, it's the B-Class DeLorean. I don't know what the hell. What can we do though? Like... Eventless. What can we do with this DeLorean? Nothing. Oh, all the green squares are the ones that we can do. So F class, E, D, C, B. It's an American thing, so North American, B500. I mean, I've done most of it. Road Atlanta, Georgia. Petite Le Mans, Road Atlanta, and Brazelton, Georgia. Brazelton, Georgia! Yeah, there we go. Racing events go back to 1970, in which a Porsche 90802 took first place in the race's inaugural event. Brah. Ugh. This DeLorean is going to kick ass. I don't know how fast the other cars are going to be because around the 200 something foot-pound of torque, but 280 is what B classes tend to be, and I'm kind of underpowered for it. Underpowered. Oh, let's do this. Let's just have all these gears be long. There we are. Alignment's fine. You want to make the car wiggle a little. Gonna raise it up. You raise me up! We don't have any aerodynamics on it, and did we not put a diff on this? I guess we did. Well, we'll go back and check that, because we're going to redo this in a minute anyway, once I check all this out. Because I put a twin turbocharger on it, didn't do dick all. So let's find out what happened. Oh, this car's tiny. Whoa! My guy, you spun out. You dented my cool car. Brother! These guys are assholes! You spun my DeLorean out. The poor thing's just limping along! The Dodge Challenger next to me just spun out and he slammed into me. That is terrible! I'm gonna redo this. I'm sorry, but when I get into things like this, it becomes very anal for me. Aspiration conversion. Did it not put the supercharger in? Is that a bug? Oh no, it's not. What? Wait, so it bugs out with the twin turbocharger? I'm gonna reboot the game and then download a patch. Because no, I don't want to set the update. This is very concerning if that is happening. Also, for the record, I do own this. I own this game. So yeah, let's do an update. Forza! I don't know if this fixes it, but twin turbochargers. Forza Motorsport 420. Forza, it's Forza Horizon 4. It's not Forza was before. Whatever. I'm assuming this update not only patches out the DeLorean commentary by Jeremy Clarkson, but it also fixes the twin turbocharger bug. Because we're not able to sell the twin turbocharger, and we're not even able to equip it. Or we are. It says that we've equipped it, but like, I don't know, Chief. That's annoying. That is extremely annoying. Okay, so we're going to tier 1 tires. Do this. Ooh, a racing there. I wanna swap out the camshaft and do a turbo. Not turbo, I'll do a thing here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fucking power here. Ooh, 246 foot-pound of torque, buddy. Plugs. Good ass fuel system. Intake manifold. Also better air fillers. That's a lot of extra power. Woo! Wait a minute. We could have used this in the Nissan. Yeah, we don't need to worry about these. And the stabilizers are... Wow. Oh, wait a minute. We can reduce one of the parts a little bit. Yeah, let's do this one. Then what we can do is make the tires a little bulkier. That way we're gonna have what we need. Yeah, we're not getting that. Okay, so we now have the performance that we should have from a correctly built one. Okay, let's go race event. Let's do the European tour. We're gonna get that B class for the North America tour. We'll do this. We'll mess with the gears. We'll have the acceleration power. We've got more torque than most B classes. That is wild. We have given this car more power and more oomph than an R33 Skyline at stock, which is like what, 276 foot-pound of torque. We've got 40 something extra torque. That is a lot of extra torque, especially for something like this. Let's make it a little bit higher. I'm getting higher. Oh my god. Make it a little bit more wishy-washy. We have to have more torque on it. Or we have to have the amount of torque that we had or that we have, just simply down to the no, we don't want more. Simply down to the. I could have sworn we got more from our racing div. Yeah, because of that not Mustang, it's a Challenger or a Charger, one of the two, that spun out and slid into me. We have to make sure that doesn't happen again. Now this is a DeLorean I want. I might have made the gears a little too short. I might actually have a little bit too much power for this, the base tire, or the Tier 1 tires. Fucking hell. This thing can really go. This is still a stock engine. It's still that stock Renault engine. Yeah, we spun it. That's a little too much. So far, it handles great. It handled better before though. It had a lot less torque. So what I need to do is I need to change the gearing a little bit. I think that's more than enough of that. Braking can be a little bit stronger. Let's set the diff to 65. Bump stiffness could be up a little bit more. Want them to kind of be even. So we're gonna be more top speed heavy per gear, but it's not taking away too much from acceleration. So we need that balance. We're always going to have a balance. You bastards! This is the love-hate relationship I have with Forza Motorsport 4. Gah! you take? Oh, he's so much heavier than I am, so I can't even do anything there. The little cunt waffle. It's for American muscle cars. Y'all crusty ass motherfuckers getting beat by a DeLorean. I mean, okay, it is a tuned DeLorean compared to the stock Shelby GT500. What is this? Chevy Camaro GT500 Challenger Pontiac GTO. Oh, that crusty ass fucking GTO from 06. Oh, I just got that saved. The grass just saved my life. Oh my days. Oh. This is fucking amazing. I've made my DeLorean more powerful, but also stable. Now, if this were in Gran Turismo, this would be a whole other story. So, for context, if this was in Gran Turismo, I wouldn't be able to switch any of the parts out. Okay? I wouldn't be able to switch any parts out. Like, I wouldn't be able to put in a new intake manifold. The best I could do is upgrade the muffler. Maybe add a turbo and intercooler. But as far as the engine goes, you don't get any engine swaps. You don't get any aspiration. You don't get any drivetrain swapping. You can go in there, clean your ports, smooth them out, get the stock engine tuned. Maybe do a little bit of bodywork. And that's it. That is literally it. I mean, yeah, you get tires and all that, but the main engine work, port polishing, increasing your displacement, retuning the engine. Yeah. This is still the same engine. This is still the same Renault engine that the DeLorean shipped with. Or is that Peugeot engine? I don't fucking remember. It's been a while. But like, yeah. Oh, one star turn, huh? I see who it is. We are unfortunately rocking too much power for these tires. Our weight and power ratio are very much off. So if I had to retool this, I would do weight reduction on the car. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another build of this. After this race, we'll do another build of this where we've got weight reduction on. Now, weight reduction is not always going to be a good thing. Definitely not. I mean, it increases how much acceleration you have, and it decreases the amount of weight you'll have on the car. That was close. Whoa, that's a bit bumpy. But at the end of it, I kind of want a powerhouse DeLorean that can do a lot, but is also not too powerful. But the cars, there's always going to be a balance. Because if you've got too much traction, or if you've got too much power, you could actually overwhelm the traction the tires give you. Especially when it comes to the whole brake system. Like, it's not too bad here, it really isn't. But there are moments where I do lose traction. And then I slide like I'm on ice. So there is that. Oh yeah, that's not right turn. But like at the same bloody time, oh wow. Okay, so the Chargers are 456 in terms of performance index. The Pontiac's 440, 477 on the Shelby, 477 on the Shelby, 481 on the Chevy Camaro. They're miles. I say they're miles behind, but in racing terms they actually are. Like, okay, 481 performance index. You can do a lot with that. You can do a lot with the remaining point balance. Because we have a balance up until the maximum amount of B class, which is 500. Now technically you can skirt that ever so slightly. But no one ever really cares. But they are catching up, so driving the way they're driving obviously does help. But also, we're not doing too bad either. Oh yeah, we're gonna blow our transmission doing that. Not bad, not too shabby for someone that doesn't have a license. Speaking of which, you need to get a license at some point. Woo-wee! Let's go! Meeting the fucking those muscle cars. But to be fair, if I had my own muscle car, I could have done the same thing. So there's that. There's a lot to factor in here. Yep, and across the line. I would say it's simple. It's not. It's not simple. Look at this beautiful machine. That's right, leading the pack. You show that Camaro who's boss. Jesus. Oh, that is great. That is great to see that. I love it. I love it. Oh, we only had a damage of minus 249 credits. Like I said, I need to do a better build. Because we have all of this. We have all this torque. But is there some... Is there more? Right? No, we're not on stage 1 tires, are we? I could have sworn we're on something a little different. But no. This is how you figure out what you need for a car in Forza. You find a balance that you're comfortable with. Yeah, I'm not able to get those. That's just gay as fuck. But yeah. How can you be 4 degrees outside? Just how the fuck? That is insane. God damn it! It was so hard. Like, yeah, you can skirt the odds and get artificial extra performance out your car by installing Forza's bumper and wing to a car. Is installing a yeah, if we install that, we lose 1 point, and then if we install this, we lose 5 points. So in total, you lose 6 performance index points for a part that you can customize. Because you lose those 6 points, that also means you can install an extra part to your car. So yeah, also we're not 4-wheel drive. What is the point of a centrifugal supercharger? Anyway, we're doing this. Doing this. We're gonna get the basics out of the way first. Little bit of that weight reduction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna get that weight reduction. So 3 points, not that much. Brakes, on the other hand, we need that. We definitely need that. When it came to tires, what did we last use? I think we last used that. So we're at 6 for handling. From 4.9, that's a 1.1 change. That is insanity. Woo! So going, yeah, that actually changes acceleration a little bit going back to stock. If you're gonna try, we're just getting them. We're just fucked. So yeah, we're doing that. We don't need to change front tire width. Transmission is something we do have to worry about because we need that gear shift. So we're now a D class. Now, our balance comes in the form of picking out which parts we can actually use correctly for this car. We're going to get the best amount of power and all of that if we do stage 1 camshafts, stage 1 all of this, stage 1 this, stage 1 exhaust, stage 1 spark plugs, or ignition. So we're now at 229 foot-pound of torque, 199 brake horse. What else do we need that could help us in this situation? We could do that. We could... This is our cooling system. We could go this route. We could do this. And then do this. What else are we going to get for 4 points? That's 5 points. That's 6 points. 7 points. Yeah. The question is, because we have the best tires, we can go down a pair. Then we work out what we need still. Are we going to go for the piston rings? Because we need to reach that limit with little to spare. So, what's going to benefit us most? Let's do this. Let's do that. That's a little bit more than I would have thought. So let's increase these two. And barrier fillers. So we now have that balance. We have stage 2 tires. And then we have everything upgraded to at least stage 1. Some of them are a little bit farther ahead, but that is fine. We have the best brakes. Now, if I really wanted to, I could do something a little bit better and do a thing, but I'm not. But no, we're at 500. We have lost, what, 15 to 20 foot-pounds of torque. I am not mad at that. Because we now have a better balance of the things that we're doing. North America. So now all we have to do is retune our gears. When we retune the gears, bada bing bada boom. So there's that. Yeah. So that's Sebring International Raceway. Oh, we're the USA! I like the other one because we're in Georgia and I like Georgia. Let's tune the setup. Let's do longer first gear. Longer second. Get this down here. And then pull up on acceleration. So we're right around here. Now we bring our anti-roll bars down so we're not too stiff. It is alright to be a little stiff. It's a good thing I'm not popular or else that'd be clipped out of context. Good lord. Braking, we'll go to 95. Then put a bias towards the front. Do we want a bias towards the front? There's a rear wheel drive car, so rear first. And then diff, 75 and 75. Yeah, that should be it. We're gonna have the same kind of performance as before, but not as torquey. So we have to be very careful. I didn't lose my traction. Oh, he slid out. Yeah, no, that's a money shift and a half. Jesus. I don't think we're winning this one just yet. Whoa! Okay, boy. So lap 1 out of 5. There ain't no goddamn way. But we made that corner. We made that corner just fine. He's got that little extra pull on. So I'm trying to make up for it with my driving. Well, I believe we could have gotten away with that with a bit more acceleration. God damn! Jesus! We actually just drifted all the way around that corner. We did get into first, but then that was quickly taken away because he was being a corner genius. That is insane! That is incredible! Oh! I had to fight for the position. Now I'm here. Yeah! And now I have free roam of the track. I gotta keep an eye on my 6. My car's dented to fucking hell and back. Superior driving! Well, I don't stall on a gear. Shit, he's catching up. He's catching up. He's catching up. I know. This is all worth it. How much damage has he got? Because he was a fucking knob end. Woo! How much damage did I take? Oh, I've taken nothing. Oh, I've taken one to my rear brake. The tires are so good. Yeah. Not across. No, never mind. Not across the line. No! I thought we were across the line. I mistook my laps. Shit. What do you mean I want to start turn? Yeah, we're not running that. It seems to be driving a lot more wonky now. This is where I have to be very careful because he can speed up at any time. Woo! Okay, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. And across the line. A bit dented. A bit dented, but that's fine. Because god damn. God freaking damn. Woo. And maybe smashed up the Helen bag, but look at it go. I love it. I love seeing this. What I might just do is do a CPU race and let someone race for me to see how they get on with it. Because I remember there being like a drive-a-tar training feature in this. Wait, do I have a team? Wait a minute, I remember Forza having a team at one point. I need to BRB in a second, so 1 second, chat. Right, 1 second. I need to pee. Freaking energy drink. I swear to God. I've not had one. I've not had it in a little bit, but like, freaking energy drink. But before I go, before I BRB, I'm gonna have to rechew my light a bit. There we go. This entire time it's been blowing my goddamn face out. So now I can BRB. Alright, there we go. That was a nice little whiz. Anyway, I've got more energy drink to drink. Is an energy drink kind of day or kind of evening. So, what I want to explore is something I haven't really gotten to explore since I really got into enjoying vehicles. So what I'm gonna do, I want to explore the drivatar stuff. What it's gonna let me do is it's gonna allow me to train someone. So if I can remember how to do it, affinity. What's my affinity? Oh, my affinity is DeLorean. My current DeLorean level is 14. And then it's Ford, Toyota, Nissan, Dodge, Chevrolet, Mazda, BMW, Bugatti, Volkswagen. Why Bugatti over Volkswagen? What did I do? I've driven 300 miles in a DeLorean? Oh shit. Options control. Wait, what do you mean head tracking? Wait, whoa. With the head tracking option, you can drive using a controller or wheel whilst looking around the cockpit at your rear view mirror. What? You can do head tracking in 2011 with an Xbox Connect sensor. What? It has been that long, and Connect has been so forgettable overall that I forgot they had that. Wait, where's the drivatar stuff? Let's do another event real quick. I might need to add a little extra acceleration to the DeLorean, but that's fine. Nürburgring. Whoa, fucking Nürburgring. Wait a minute. 4 laps? Wait, that's 4 laps equaling 12 miles. 4.5 miles anyway. 15 to Silverstone. I mean, it's not. Oh, it's not Nürburgring Nordschleife. It's not the full track. Best known for its 15-mile racetrack, the Nürburgring in Nürburgring, Germany, takes its name from the local burg, Nürburg Castle, constructed in the Middle Ages. Okay, Nürburgring, DeLorean. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can train a drivatar. God. Okay, energy drink time. And then we'll check the options that we have. Oh, I hate these ring pools. Old-fashioned ring pools are so much better because you used to have to open them with a little slidey thing. You got a thing, you lashed it on, and then you opened it. Okay, DeLorean. My favorite car. Hire a driver. You want to hire a driver? They're entitled to a percentage. The question is it 3 or 4 that has a train avatar? Because I've forgotten. Ah. Yes, don't use a hired driver. Wait, I should have looked it up. Forza Motorsport 4. Why are hired drivers in this game on Motorsport 4? On Forza 2, I hired a driver finishing drifters. I made dinner, so it's quickly helpful. Oh, you can use the farm credits. Oh, there's something like a question about the AI. I know that there's no drivatar and the traditional sense of being able to train an AI. Oh! Wait a minute, that was in 3! Okay, so in Forza Motorsport 3, you could hire someone in the game and then train them to race like you. So as they got more experience watching you drive, they would pick up on things that you did. So they'd start taking corners like you did, braking like you did, and trying to overtake like you, with their own little spin on it, which is really good. But does the game use my driving habits to kind of train my AI? Hire driver behind the curtain. So training done. It was dropped completely for Forza Motorsport 2. The hired driver pursued is one of the faster AI presets, for example, the one in Rossi. Wait, is it 3? Forza Motorsport 3 train. That's Horizon 3, you ding dong. Train driver. We're hiring a driver. But I had to leave my Xbox. I live with Forza in it and take advantage of that downtown. If you don't press a button for a long time, your Xbox will pause on the control, turn stuff off. Hire driver will never pass other cars. Yeah. There was one where you could train a driver, and I forgot which one it was. For the life of me, I think it was 3. Why did I think it was this one? One of them allows you to train drivers, and they start driving like you, and they gain experience. Info online says it's Forza Motorsport 2, but for some reason I thought it was this one. Because this is the more advanced one! This is the better freaking Forza. Yeah, there we go. So we're more geared towards acceleration, but with longer gears. We're in Germany now, which is a few hours away from me. Oh, look at us! Look at us just pulling up in this DeLorean. God. 2, 1, go! So we're against a mixture this time around. It's not just American muscle cars. And I wasn't paying attention. No. Oh wow, you've damaged one of my wheels, you fucking ding dong. Woo! Fucking Subaru, get him! Oh, I'm gonna have to restart the race now. You've went and damaged my pristine 1982 DeLorean that was easily kicking your ass, even though it was a bit tuned up, but like, hey ho. But no, I'm playing this in the traditional sense of they're all stock, and I have an upgraded car. That's just how you did it in Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, all of them, for the most part anyway, you get your car to a performance level, and you have to race against other racers around that level. So it is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh. Do that too many times, you'll break the gearbox. Hey! You're able to play. Hey, how you doing? Fucking, oh my god, ruthless. Even though these guys can have their cars severely damaged by doing that, they don't care. Some of them will care. Some of them will brake check you. You can brake check them too. But they don't care. Just chilling, how about you? I am being aggravated by the computer in this game. They're not cheating. Far from it. Woo! Got 4 points on that turn. Let's go. 4 out of 4. Which means it was a very good turn. I don't think we're doing the famous Nürburgring. Sucker. Okay, what am I at damage wise? Tires are good. I'm a bit dented though. I've taken a few knocks. But it's not impacting my performance like I thought it would have. That's the pit lane. I don't want to go in there. Uh-oh. He's catching up, champ! Steve notification, let's go! Distracting the piss off me. Bruh. Woo! Why am I lowering that bouncy though? I made it a bit more stiff, not bouncier. Come here, you! You think my engine's in the back, huh? Woo! Nelly! We're doing it! We're doing it! We're catching up to that son of a bitch. There is still a chance. I got this. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I drive so much better in Motorsport 4 than I do in Horizon. I'm more limited here, but I love track racing. Oh my damn. Woo! I don't know how the hell he's ahead like that. He's a stock car. He shouldn't even be close to 100 yet. Woo! I think my suspension might be a bit broken. I got you, you punk. Ah, you. That hurts. That hurts. Ah. I know what I've done wrong. Some gears are a little bit too long, so I'm gonna go fix them. Tuning myself a little bit. My tires should be a bit more oomph. Let's do this. A bit more acceleration. Our springs a bit too soft. I think I'm a bit rougher. Aerodynamics is fine. Braking's fine. Bring that down a bit. Actually, bring it up a bit. 83. 82, 83. That's fine. So, start race. Let's try it again. We can do it. We just need acceleration on our side. When we get the acceleration per gear, means we're faster. What is that in front? Lotus Evora. I'm gonna have to look into the torque of that car. Cause if the torque of that car is less than mine, it shouldn't be that fast. Oh, my car's bucking. Ah, screw it, I'm throwing this race. I'm gonna smash that Chevy. There we go. Yeah, I know. I don't know the stats of that Lotus Evora, so I can't say if that car should legitimately be in first or not. Just keep it in mind to keep things interesting. Forza does tend to do shenanigans, so to speak. That seems like a decent low gear ratio. Yeah, that should be fine. But no, like I said, Forza does tend to do shenanigans with cars, so that could be a case of that here. Let's bring you down, make you a little bit more softer. Ride height's fine. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Woo! $42 mph max on gear 1. We found our ratio. One of my suspension things is broken. I've got a blown shock. There we go. Okay, so I want to point out something. This is Forza Motorsport 4. This is very different from the Horizon franchise. And Motorsport 4, if you damage your vehicle... Okay, so vehicle damage does exist and it affects everything. You can blow out your suspension, you can blow out your gear bar, you can blow your engine, blow your springs, all that kind of stuff. If you damage your vehicle, you pay for it. You use your credits that you won from the race to repair your vehicle. Yeah. That's not in Horizon. Any damage that's done in Horizon is just cosmetic. And it means nothing. And now my car is limping along. Because someone swiped it. Bumper's fucked. I don't know where he's getting the acceleration power from. But goddamn. That Subaru should absolutely not be in first place. Like, this game is a random mess and hodgepodge. No, you don't. What the hell just came flying off? My poor DeLorean! Grr. My DeLorean! It's fast enough. Oh boy, is it ever fast enough. It's just, the events of these races are so random, you're never guaranteed anything. Woo! I think I'm gonna allow y'all to win this? Got another fucking thing coming. This is where I get really serious about my driving. Son of a bitch! God! Whoo! That's infuriating for a different reason. Because it seems like the AI is not as good as I remember it to be. Oh, you can brake check them and they can brake check you, but like, they're serious about kicking your ass. And the downside is, whenever you brake, if you brake too hard, your wheels lock up. I don't know how the fuck that's on an old car like this. I don't think that was a thing until like the early 2000s, where you have like your brakes locking up and all that. Whenever you press down too hard on the brakes. I kind of wish I could disable that. That way I could just go around corners braking. But no, you have to slow down, get your car to an angle, and then do it. Motherfuckers breaking my car. Oh my god. I'm about to go and remove the weight reduction on this car to make it heavier. I'll lose acceleration, but my car will be bulkier. And then I could do a little bit extra damage because it's what, 700 pounds I've dropped from the car. Actually, to be fair, if I did that, I could put a little bit extra power into the car again. That fucking Lotus! I'm done with that thing's bullshit right now. I'm removing weight reduction, put extra power in the car. I am done being that little fucker's fucking I hate it. We're going full tilt now. We're full tilting this. Fuck your rate reduction. That gives us an extra 40 points to play with, which, in our situation, we could fit a lot of extra power into this car. And I intend on doing it. So let's get to it. I mean, I wouldn't have minded this. Actually, let's do crankshaft. What did I just put in? And we keep that out. Wait, did we just get a lot extra torque from that? I mean, I forgot what we are already, but like, we got a fair amount in there. Okay, last attempt. We have a lot extra torque. We're also heavier. We're heavier, we have more torque and power. So if this doesn't do it, Lord have mercy. Where are we in? The Euro Tour? No, we weren't in the Euro Tour. We're in the one next to America. Nürburgring! This international series features the best B-class cars from the world over. DeLorean's one of them. There is no way they could have had such a thing on this. There is just no way. I've sacrificed torque for a better camshaft. I could have went down one more level. No, I could have kept it where it was and then built up with exhaust and a few other bits and bobs. But then I don't think I'd be as powerful. Tune setup. I mean, let's do this. We'll overall gain a few extra miles per hour, but we're still pushing all that torque that we had before, 300 something foot-pound torque, as opposed to like 270, 280. We're beating that Chevy though. Oh yeah, he's getting back in the race just fine. Forza's always had that kind of an issue, even on... Crap, it's not Forza. There was another game that gave race damage, and it was just ludicrous. Let's do this properly now. Oh, we're getting very close here. Why am I veering? My steering shouldn't be busted. What the hell? I'm veering to the right. Ah. Doesn't help that my suspension is also throwing me off. Nope! What the fuck? Why are the brakes locking up? They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. Come on now. How did you turn that bullshit off? These brakes should not be locking up. They really shouldn't be. Maybe I'm damping a bit more stiff. Yeah, because when you're driving along and you slam the brakes on, the car just and then you can't turn it whilst it's in the middle of braking. You have to put your foot down softly. And that is not easy on an Xbox 360 controller. Because they're not adaptive triggers, you can't just do that. You have to put down a little bit more pressure. So it's not easy to work all that crap out on like a pedal. Or even an adaptive controller. Like this fucking bullshit. Why am I not able to turn this one? I'm low-key just about to be fucking done with this. This is why I got pissed off and didn't stream it yesterday. I done fast mode yesterday. This is what pissed me off yesterday, because the whole braking situation, my wheel was just locked the fuck up. They shouldn't be. Because there wasn't like an ABS system or anything on here. Unless that gets installed anyway when you're upgrading the brakes up to DeLorean. Great, now because of these fucking retard drivers, my steering is gone. And yes, it is legitimately the driver's fault. And mine too, because I have a bit of road rage right now, and that's besides the point. Start race! The DeLorean doesn't seem to want to turn until it hits a low speed. Or a low speed point. Fuck this! I'm just done now. I am fucking done. God damn it. Fuck this nonsense. Fuck this! I don't want to play any updates. I'll spoil you guys with something real quick. Because you're a bit miffed. This is one of the reasons why I didn't stream this yesterday. Because the act of all of this is just meh. I can do it. I know I can, but it's just so frustrating because I've misremembered everything that's happened. I have misremembered what Motorsport 4 was like to an astonishing degree. And I'll tell you what that feels like, because the game's meant to learn from you. Has it? Fuck. What they've been doing is constantly just slamming in and out of me all the bloody time. It is just insane. I'm trying to turn a corner, they're bang right into me. And then they get back on the track like nothing's wrong. Meanwhile, my car's limping along like a fucking World War II victim. God. That's just the nature of it. Plus, the whole braking thing. My car brakes and then you're going along, you put the brakes on, and then you can't turn. It's an immediate brake, but you can't turn. You can't turn into a corner while braking. Plus, that DeLorean needs a turbo. Needs a turbo. I can't put one on it. We can do it. It says there's a twin turbocharger available for it, but you can't use it. It doesn't equip. Which is insane. It never got patched. We're literally on the latest patch. And I could very well verify that by just going into the game and listening to the overview of the DeLorean. Because it will be the basic narrator, not Jeremy Clarkson. That lets you know that you're on the latest update. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Is it better than Horizon 5? Yes. Absolutely. The racing works a lot better. The AI here is not rubber banded. Or there might be a little bit of rubber banding to it. I haven't figured that one out yet. But you can also disable the opponent from using upgrades. That is the key factor. You're driving again. You get into a race. You can choose if you want to race against stock opponents. So in the Nissan one that we did earlier, we did it stock. So there was an R33 Skyline, R33 Skyline, and R32 Skyline. And then there was us and our fucking jalopy. The other cars, like the 240SX, they're all like D-class. This was strictly an event for Nissan cars. Nothing was inflated to match the requirements. Forza's missing that. The Horizon games are missing that kind of thing. You jump into Horizon 5 now, you take in a 240SX, a B-class 240SX, or for argument's sake, you take in an S2, an S1 240SX. You take that into a race. You're going to be driving against other 240SXs, Nissan cars that are S1. And they're pumped the hell up. They're going to have custom profiles. They're going to have rubber banding up the wazoo. Right off the bat, they have no road awareness. I want to mention that the AI in Horizon 5 and Horizon 4, 3, and 1, 3, 2, and 1, they have no road awareness. They're scripted to go from point A to point B at different speeds and all that. And they do not try to avoid obstacles. You can check any of my Forza Horizon 4 and 5 streams, and you can clearly see them just driving right into traffic without trying to avoid them. They never fixed that. It's alright. It's like hard to turn. It is very hard to turn in Motorsport 4. Because I'm running simulation stuff as well. The way that it's working for me is the DeLorean only wants to really turn when you hit a low speed of like 40. That's you put soft pressure down on the brake. You don't slam it down. You put soft pressure down, and it slows down. But also, to go around a corner successfully, you have to be at a low speed, and that's not really doable when you're up against these kind of guys. You have to put some pressure down with acceleration and all that. Am I gonna keep playing Motorsport 4? Hell the hell yes I am. Because like I said many hours ago at the beginning, at some point in the stream, it takes balance. Right now, we do not have that balance. We need to make sacrifices in order to get the torque that we need to do this. We need a fair bit more torque. If that means having to go down to tier 1 tires, the next level above stock, which is insanely broken from a grip standpoint. If we do that, we lose out on some traction, we lose on like 0.1 point. It actually isn't very much. So we could put that into extra performance pieces for the car. Maybe make it a little bit lighter and less boat-like. Like I said, it takes a balance to get it done. It's just that the car in its current configuration is too heavy to manage this. When we had the weight reduction done and we had less torque, we were achieving more and doing better overall. So, like I said, balance is key. When you're playing something like this, you have to be wary. You have to be wary of your opponent. When I was playing it yesterday, I got brake checked. So for context, I redone a course today that I did yesterday. Because on one of the corners that you do not need to brake on, I was right behind a computer opponent and he slammed on the brakes. And I plummeted into him and busted my transmission. It is that random. We are also on the professional difficulty. The game is such a mixture. Because there's a lot of things that can happen. Like when we're doing the whole scuba circuit. The thing with the Nissan event thing. When we were doing that, it wasn't a case of X car was always in first because of X reason. The results would always vary because there's not, as far as I'm aware, there's no rubber banding shenanigans or custom profiles going on. I mean, yes, there's going to be custom profiles on it when you turn on the ability for the opponent to use tuning parts. That will always be a thing, and trust me, that's an extra challenge in and of itself. It's not just a case of, oh, they're in first because they're using custom parts. When you have that feature disabled and it's stock, and they're out in front, and they're not boosting to high heaven like they are in Horizon 5, it just means they are driving superbly. They're taking the right corners, they're braking at the right time, they're putting the right pressure down and all this. And yes, today I've seen the computer make mistakes. That is a genuine thing. It's not just a scripted point A to point B. They're being wary of each other. They're just not being wary of me because it's like, okay, just crash into them. Oh. But no. The racing part of this should have been in the Horizon series of games. But no, they went off and did their own thing to make it feel more arcadey, which I appreciate. But to increase the difficulty, they're using custom tuning profiles to give them an unfair advantage, and they're rubber banding the hell out of everything. That is why I do not like Horizon 4 and 5 in that regard. Don't get me wrong, they're beautiful games. They're beautiful games. Horizon 5, I can pop in Kit from Knight Rider and just blast through the country. That is great. But it's not what makes the game for me. It's not what should be making the game. Because they've gotten so many things wrong with the game that shouldn't have been messed up in the first place. So checkpoints, for example. Checkpoints send you to the back of the group. They don't do that. They shouldn't even be doing that in this. If anything, timings between opponents can sometimes be so thin that your position can change on a second. So if you miss a checkpoint, they should add a whole second to your final time, regardless of your position. And that's more than enough to change the way you drive, so that you know when to brake and what checkpoints to go through, and how lenient those checkpoints should be for detecting if you pass through them. Not, oh, you've got 10 seconds to drive all the way back and then go through the checkpoint, or you're sent to the very back. Because cars get so fast that it just doesn't matter. Cars just get so fast to a point that if you get sent to the back of the pack, back to that checkpoint to go through it, you will not be able to get back to your position in the race. You'd have to do some shenanigans to get that done. That's not how checkpoints work. And then I've also mentioned the rubber banding and the custom profiles. I only found out about the custom profiles because I use mods. At one point, for a couple of days, I used mods on Forza Horizon 5 just so I can purchase another couple of DeLoreans and another couple of vehicles. I did not use it to give myself money or anything like that, or any unfair advantages in a race. I just used it to get a couple of cars and I stopped using it. But I did browse. I did find some vehicles that had custom presets that were locked away and hidden unless you use these mods. These things got unlocked for people to use freely. And that's how I found out that there are custom profiles hidden away specifically for one reason or another. And nailing it down and saying, hey, these are for enhancing certain vehicles that the computer uses makes more sense, especially with the rubber banding that happens. That's why I get pissed off and call the developers monkeys and useless and all that. Because they really are. They have hard focused so much on the online content that the core gameplay of the core single player experience is dog water. The most fun you'll get out of the single player is driving. Just simply driving and not even racing. If you're going to race in Horizon 4 and 5, then you're literally better off doing it online. Even then, you're going to get people that are driving unfairly, doing whatever it takes to stop you from winning in an unfair fashion, using cheats and trainers and all sorts to gain super speed advantage, and just so much more. Online has its advantages because you can make friends, hang out with people, and do X and do Y, but there's also people on there that will be very disingenuous. That's why I don't do, for the most part, I don't do online. Unless it's with people I trust. So, the Belllands, for example. When we play Phas, we do it together. Because Phasmophobia is just an example. Okay? Phasmophobia is just an example. However, there are cheaters in Phasmophobia. Not to mention, there are people that will play unfairly. Like, for example, the summoning circle. There will be someone that will, on purpose, do the summoning circle, then piss off and let you die to the ghost. and just dick about and just not do anything. Even people on League of Legends. I only play with the Badlands. Simply down to the fact that I trust my teammates, because they got my back, I got theirs. And there's relentless cheaters on League of Legends, even though there's freaking Vanguard anti-cheat, which I hate so much because it's a pain in the ass at times. Like I said, if you play online games, play with the boys, play with your friends, play with the homies, and you'll have a much better experience. But no, tomorrow we are doing something new, something very new, something I grew up with. RoboCop Rogue City. It came out a few years ago, and boy howdy, this game looks amazing. Looks incredible. You basically play as RoboCop, and you do RoboCop things. Granted, I only jumped in to test it to see if it would work, to see what my performance is like. Bada bing, bada boom, it runs pretty well. However, it maxes out my VRAM on my graphics card, and I'm not even doing anything else, except for maybe Discord. So, I'm going to have to turn my settings down before I stream it tomorrow. So keep that in mind. You can pick up weapons, shoot people, you can grab people, throw them out windows and all that. It is very much in the same vein as the RoboCop movies, but I will be restarting my progress for stream so that I can go through the intro, get the story, get the grips on what's happening, X and Y. And if you want to see that, hey, tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. UK time, that's where you'll find it. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I'm very warm. I've got a couple of things to do before my night's over. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.